Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush. So we just got done recording The Long Dark.
Long Dark.
Like, just got done. And it's going well. Oh, come on, back up. Thank you. It's going well. We're having a fun time with it. Tin Man was actually there, and we were talking about how, well, probably will be in the episode title somehow. We put an offer in on a house and it was accepted. So the next move is getting the appraisal, or not the appraisal, getting the
Inspection.
inspection. That's what it is. See, Tin Man, that's why you're here. You know, that's why you're here. Just to remind me, you know. And
Yep.
I want to say this right in the very beginning, so if you do watch this, I want to say that Tin Man's channel is in the link or his link is in the description below. He has been doing Gold Rush, Fish North Atlantic, random videos of the storm that just passed through, some of his doggy, pretty much like a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
Main one, so is fishing in Gold Rush.
That's right. Gran Turismo, there's some on there. Wreckfest. Don't watch his Wreckfest. He's absolutely terrible at it.
It's not meant to be professional.
Well, it definitely isn't because you suck. Oh, my God.
If you want professional driving, then you go to Gran Turismo.
Oh,
an actual racing game.
Oh, well. Wreckfest is actual racing. You just ain't good. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
You're bumping and grinding.
Bumping and grinding. But anyway, if you want to give him a look at, go subscribe. Tell him that I sent you, even though he's here. So go give him a look-see, and hopefully enjoy his content just like mine. So we're trying to help him grow as well. What was that?
It's all in good fun.
All in good fun until you get that PC, right?
Yep.
So
it's all good and fun until we have a comp.
Yeah, until we have a comp, and then it's all, like you're going to die. But
game on.
I mean, honestly, the first competition, it was actually very close. It was very close. So, what was it, like 7 ounces or something like that?
Yeah, I'd say 7 to 8 ounces difference.
I mean, that's not bad. For 2 random spots, that's not bad at all. So, with that being said, I really need to move the dump truck. I'm finding that out. Okay, so quit judging me out there, Tin Man.
I didn't say anything.
No, I know you weren't saying anything, but you were judging me. Here, I'll move this lip for you because I know it's been driving you nuts. Probably. There we go. I'll just take that lip out. So then I can just back the truck up in there. Probably need to make it a little bit wider. I forgot that I have 625 ounces of gold that I need to go smelt. But I think I said that I was going to wait for that, didn't I?
I don't remember you saying wait.
I can't remember. I know that was from 4 cleanouts, and then it was also the last cleanout in the last episode, but I'm not sure. But anyway, with all that being said, if you guys want to be a part of the competition that we are having on Gold Rush, I don't know when the next one's going to be, but if you want to be a part of it, let us know. So join the Discord, which is in the
link.
The link is in the description below. That's what I'm trying to say.
Press the little triangle button.
Yep. Press the triangle button, and then it'll say join my Discord or whatever. Click that link, and then it'll take you straight there. That is my invite to you. It'll take you immediately there. Then you will be a part of the Brenny J2 or Brenny J _2 gaming is what it is, Tin Man. I can't even say it right, let alone you. So, with all that being said, if you want to be a part of it, it's pretty easy. Basically, if you have a way to record it, that'd be even better. But if you don't, then we can just have fun. Haven't figured out all the tedious parts about it, but that's all we can do. Is just have fun with it.
Yeah, we gotta come up with the details first.
I know Old Man Gaiman wanted to be a part of it. He said it on the video. He hasn't messaged me on Discord yet, so message me on Discord and then we'll talk. See who's better at Gold Rush, me, you, or Tin Man. Basically, what we have been doing is we've just been doing it for 5 buckets, random spot, but
we can do more. We can do a certain claim.
Yep, we can do multiple spots. We can do one spot. I mean, really, it's just the options are endless. But it's just for fun and games, nothing too serious. Until you lose, and then you get to hear about it. But other than that, all fun and games. Oh, it's on the other side. How'd I guess?
Trying to get some more participation in the community.
That's right. And then if you play, Call of the Wild or something like that, maybe we'll bring the comps back on that. Actually, I think it was, yesterday? No, day before yesterday. A few days ago, let's just say a few days ago, I actually got a diamond springbok. So that was cool.
I've seen that.
That was the first one I've ever seen, let alone get. So that was exciting. I'm not going to lie. I was actually the far left house, like where the Cape Buffaloes are. If you know. Yeah. So I was at that house, and I was looking, I was actually going for water buffalo first, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go for Cape Buffalo, because it's been a while. And I just happened to, it was a mating call or something. Something caught my eye, and I'm like, oh well, got to see what's out there, So they're bedded down.
That direction.
Yeah, I was bedded down. I just happened to spot them, and it was a level 5, and I'm like, I've never, ever, ever seen one.
I don't think I have either.
And I'm like, okay. So then the next question that was on my mind is, what gun do I get to get it with? I was like, I never shoot anything that small, so I was like, I don't know. So then I was like,
30-06.
I think that's too powerful for it.
Then it would be the 270 or the 6.5.
I don't know. I went with, I cleared my bets with a 243.
Yeah.
So
that's light enough.
So I got 243, and I shot it, I think, right through the heart. I got like 150 yards away from it. I didn't want to spook it, didn't want to do anything with it. I did get the collar just in case. Then I was like, well, how much time do I want to put into this? Because I was like, well, I could try to get it with a bow, but then I think dinner was ready because it was like right after work. And my wife was home early, and it's dinner time. She gets pissy if I play the games when she's home, and it's like, fuck it, I'll just shoot it with 243. Shot it with 243, 150 yards away, straight through the lung and whatnot, and it was like, it ran maybe 25 yards, like real life status. It was like, hell yeah, found it, diamond.
Bingo 20.
It was just, I was like, hell yeah. So then, of course, I took a picture of the kill screen, and this is my first ever springbok, and I was like, suck it.
It wasn't a comp.
It wasn't a comp, but every diamond you see, and especially every diamond you get, you get excited for it, and it was pretty fun. But what was the last comp we had? Red deer and fallow, wasn't it?
Yep. It was.
And only me and you participated, I do believe.
Let's see if I got it in here.
Because I know I got a 9 legendary red deer, which was not a diamond. I was pissed. I've never got a diamond red deer.
Brad had a fallow.
Oh, Brad had a fallow?
Yep. Other than that was it.
That was it. And I do know that Flying Scotsman, he got he was a part of the Fish North Atlantic competition. And he actually won But yeah, he won the biggest pot, like 7,000 pounds or something like that. I don't know. It was huge.
7,790 pounds.
That was a big pot. And then you
Good thing I
actually
have it
won a
written down,
comp.
eh?
What comp did you win?
That would have been the bears and bow competition on
The
Lake.
Bears and but I tried so hard for that one too. I thought I had her
Yeah,
won too. I really did. I thought I had her won with a
that was,
7 hard, very hard.
yeah, and that's our biggest one so far. We had 4 people compete.
4 people.
There was Thoroughgood, Brad, you, and then me.
And that's depressing too because they wanted that comp. So I really thought there would be more, but
No, that was it.
that was a hard competition. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, getting
Yep.
bears anyway is hard, but especially with a bow, that was a hard one.
And not to boast or anything, but I was the only one that got a mythical.
Yeah, like
And I got 2 of them.
there was no diamonds got out of there. I mean, the
You
biggest.
got 8. You got 1 gold and 3 silver.
Yeah, I think the biggest one I had was a 7, very
2020.
hard.
2020 gold.
And I was like, oh, I got this one beat, because finding bears are hard anyway. So I was like, oh, I got a beat. And then you're like, oh, I got a mythical. And I'm like, fuck. But, 3 and 1 on the Call with Wild comps. I mean, I'm okay with that record, 3-1.
Yep. You're still a winner.
Still
a winner in my books.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, if you guys want to be a part of it, it doesn't have to be called Wild. Don't have to be Fishing World Atlantic. Whatever game that most people have that we've been playing on the channel. If you have a competition idea that you want to be a part of, let us know in the comments below. And now that Fishing North Atlantic is actually playable again, we could even do biggest fish of tuna season or harpooning or whatever. So we'd have to. I think Tin Man, you actually looked into that on how we could do that. What fuel is low? I don't know.
Your loader is low.
Well, yeah, but it said that before. I don't know why it's saying that.
What do you got running?
I don't know. I should probably go check that while I'm getting yelled at. So here, let's go check it. Oh, there we go. Little stagger or stutter. Hopefully it's not the plant run out of fuel. Nope, it's still running. Oh, nope.
Little generator?
I don't know why my generator would be on. No. What else? That's got fuel.
It's gone. There's plant. That's the only thing that looks like it's on is the plant.
Yeah. And it's got 43% fuel, so that's not it. I mean, it has to,
It has to be the loader again.
Is my excavator on? I don't.
It's been known to happen once in a while.
Yeah. I don't hear it.
That's because it ran out.
Here, let's see. No, it was off.
It's got to be the loader then.
Must be. I mean, it don't have much fuel in it either, but has to be the loader. Weird. Normally you get one.
Yeah, it only tells you once.
Yeah, not 2. So that's weird.
What's with all the buckets down there?
I figured it would be faster to get my truck restored, and it didn't take the buckets with it.
Threw all the buckets out.
Yep. I didn't feel like moving them, so I just said fuck it.
Now you're just gonna run them over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running them
Too bad
over.
you can't pick them up with a bucket.
That'd be nice. I kind of like
You know
your
what I
idea
even-
too. Have a stack of 10 buckets and then be done with
Uh-huh.
it. That'd be nice.
I tried finding a small little pile of dirt on the bedrock and putting the whole bucket over and then picking it up with the shovel and dumping it in there. It doesn't work.
Really?
Nope.
That's
Even if you had half a bucket of dirt in your your excavator bucket or your loader bucket, you can't pick that dirt up and throw it into somewhere. You can I even tried putting it into a single bucket, and it wouldn't do it.
Hey, really?
Couldn't pick it up.
So
Yeah.
you can't pick up a dirt from the claim. You have to have the hog pan area.
Or you got to use the loader just to scrape up any little pile
Huh.
to be able to pick it up.
I did not know that.
I'm like, well, I have this one little spot at the top of the hill, and my loader always misses it, or my cat misses it when I'm trying to push on it because it's right at the crest. I'm like, well, come, let's just take the shovel and we'll pick it up and put it into a bucket. Nope, wouldn't pick it up.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot they could work on this game. You know, they really do. But it's never going to happen.
Because in real life, I've had to shovel so much dirt and gravel and stuff into an excavator bucket or a loader doing cleanup.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Had to do
Oh,
that,
yeah,
and
that's
then,
not true.
yeah, lately, hasn't been raining too terribly much, but it's been raining enough to where we have to lay tarps down so the trash and stuff don't go everywhere. Oh, boy, howdy. Tarps are absolute, like, they're like 400 by 400 foot. And
When you got to deal with them in the wintertime, too, that's not fun.
yep, and then it's wet and cold and everything else, and it's just a pain in the ass. Then we have to sew them together, and it's a pain in the ass. Luckily, lately we've been having work crew do it so that we don't have to do it. But every once in a while we get stuck doing it. It's like, really? Really?
Oh, I've had to cover over piles to keep them from freezing. Oh, Herman Nelson's blowing hot air onto them. Oh, yeah, pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Trying to keep stuff dry and thawed.
Yep, yep. Oh, and then yesterday, another part. So I explained a little bit what happened this week during the Long Dark video, but this part, it was the last trip of the day. It was my 7th trip, and we have this hose this pipe, I guess you could call it, that we put into the tanker so it don't splash everywhere. Well, I came back and I was like, oh, I ain't worried about it. I opened up the manhole for the tanker and I started the pump. Well, that was fine and dandy until I found out that I didn't put the hose in the tank. And I'm like, oh shit,
no.
that ain't good. Which, surprisingly, it actually worked out pretty well. I mean, I didn't make a giant mess until I freaked out and tried to push the hose. I didn't stop the hose, but I tried to put it into the tank.
While it was running.
Yeah, while it was
everywhere.
running, and then it caught, and then that's where I made a mess. I'm like, well, shit. That ain't good. And
You didn't soak yourself in it, did you?
oh, hell no. We have so basically we have a giant silo, and then it goes underground to the output pipe that we load the trailer with, but we have like a little shed deal to hide in. So it's actually pretty nice. So I didn't get wet at all, but it's definitely not fun.
Nope.
And like this stuff, it can't touch the ground. Like I keep saying that to everybody. It can't touch the ground. Well, in the last like month, I've had more of it touch the ground, and I think I've hauled it. Which is that's a lie. I mean, we haul 40,000 gallons a day, but at 150,000 gallons in the silo, the pump isn't strong enough to stop the flow, the gravity. It just keeps sending it. So you have to shut off the pump.
Help move it.
Yeah, you have to shut off the pump, then run and shut off the valve, like the manual valve, which is like 100 yards away from the pump. Okay, and then that's how you shut it off. But so a few thousand gallons has fell out, I guess you could say, but it's not bad because we have a manhole underneath the tanker that if it does spill,
Like a
then
catch.
it just goes back into the tank. So it's not terrible. It's just it's frowned upon to
It's just an overflow.
Yeah. I've overflowed that flipping tanker 4 or 5 times. And it's like, oh, well, you should know when it's full. And I'm like, I do. The fucker overflows. That's when it's full.
Put a gauge on the outside of it.
Yeah, but anyway, with that being said, so that happened a little bit, but this time I actually, when you stop it, like it's only at 50,000 now, so when you hit the stop button, it actually stops. So it's not terrible. It's not terrible anymore. But anyway, other than that, how's you be?
Doing good.
Doing good? How's the
Um,
YouTubes coming?
Yeah, slowly, but it's getting there.
Getting there, huh? So what do you got this week coming out?
Well, I'm up to 170 of my goal of 200 buckets of gold.
Gee whiz. That's ridiculous.
Yep. And I still got another, I don't know, 100 buckets on the ground, empty.
Oh,
I'd like to
shit.
keep going.
I'm out of fuel. Oh, that's what's running out of fuel. I left my truck on.
Oh,
Whoops.
knew something had to be running, but what was it? We couldn't find it.
I
The
didn't
next
know.
obvious thing, I guess, is the truck.
I didn't even think about the truck. Here, let's fill up the flipping truck.
At least it'll be real quick. Ah, there. Didn't run out of fuel.
There we go. Now that's good to
Come
go.
close.
There we go.
It was
Now
close,
I'm all
but
filled
it
up
didn't
again. Hopefully I have enough. 53%. Hopefully it won't take too awful much to
Yeah,
fill
maybe
this up.
24% to fill the loader.
Guess I could technically back that up. Guess I
Yeah, I
could
might have to
technically
play a little bit on my cat.
play a little on your cat.
Yeah, I gotta level this area now on the last
Oh,
spot
come
of
on.
gold.
Oh, come on, you stupid scallywag. Thank you. Nope. Oh, okay. That worked. It'll work. Also, I've been it's been a while since I played American Truck Sim, but if you do have American Truck Sim and you want to hang out with me and go trucking and whatnot, join the Discord and then message me or message me on this video or whatever, however you want to get a hold of me, and then we'll go hang out on American Truck Sim Convoy. So that's another thing I've been forgetting to add on to the videos.
Mm-hmm.
Just
You
trying
gotta
to.
have time for that.
Yep. Just trying to give back to everybody. Holy mackerel. The loader takes a lot of fuel. Gee whiz. We're at 53%. Now we're at 13%. So it takes 40%. And I'll just.
It drinks it the fastest, I think, too.
Oh, yeah. Hardcore. So I should have picked up them buckets, but screw it. Come on. Get out of here.
Yeah, well, you were down there.
Oh, hell no. We make life harder, not smarter. Good enough for me. We'll just break our ankles. Where'd the truck go? Oh, it's back here. I was like, shit, it disappeared. Come on. Thank you.
Hop, hop.
I thought it disappeared. I was going to get real pissed real quick. Because that's where the truck used to be. And then I moved it. And I'm like, oh no. Where'd it go?
Have you tried jumping onto the back of it yet?
On the back of what?
Your rock truck when it's full.
No. Why? What happened? You just go in the middle of it?
No,
Oh,
you
lost
stay
that
up on
dirt.
top of it.
Really?
Then you usually hop again. Yeah.
Let's try it. Huh. Well, looky there. They actually have that in the game. I figured you just fall through it.
Nope.
Yeah, look at this narrow driveway I got. Big driveway that I I built myself, as you can tell, because everything's, half-assed.
A little bit of
Half-assed or no assed.
zigzag. Yep. Just a little bit of zigzagging.
That's right. Everything's flipping good to go.
Could be worse. Could be like my little racetrack I've got going.
Yeah, that's true. So I saw that video of yours that explains how to use the cat.
Yeah.
And it's actually very well detailed, so congrats, sir.
Thank you.
I never used the cat because I honestly didn't know how to use it, and it pissed me off, so I never did. So if you don't know how to use the cat, he has a video of explaining how he uses the cat, which, I mean, I don't know if I trust him or not, but
Well, that's the thing, though, is it being on console is a lot different than PC.
yeah, because we have two ways we could do it. We could use the gamepad, or we could use keyboard. So I mean, keyboard and mouse. So I mean, you have two ways of doing it. So, with that being said, I mean, have you looked on YouTube to see if there's actually any tutorials of how to use the thing? Cat?
I've already looked at key bindings in setting, and there's nowhere you can change it.
Has anybody else made videos of how to use the cat, though?
I haven't seen any. I haven't looked for it.
Oh my goodness, it looks like we're almost full. Got one more bucket. It's only been 30 minutes, 26 minutes. So like I said in the last episode of The Long Dark, I'm going to be trying to do hour-long videos. It may not actually be an hour long, but we're going to be trying to get as close to an hour as possible. Like The Long Dark was only 40 minutes. That's just because didn't run out of stuff to do, but kind of ran out of stuff to do at that particular moment. So,
and if you start something else, it takes too long.
Then you start something else. Then you run into about an hour and a half. And just like Fish North Atlantic, damn near everything you do takes about an hour and a half. Almost everything you do.
Or longer.
And I don't want to really cut anything out unless it's like trawling, which I don't plan on trawling anytime soon. So, I mean, trawling, what we used to do, time-lapsed. So I would play for like 2 hours, hour and a half, something ridiculously long, and then fill the Hermes. So I used to actually fill up the Hermes, and then I would cut it all down, have me talking for like the first net, have me talking for when I, go in and sell the fish and get all the fish gutted and stuff like that, and then everything else would be time-lapse. That's what I would do because it took so long. And I would just sit there and just ramble about nothing. And so that's why I used to do it. And then I actually used to watching YouTube while fishing and recording for YouTube.
Then you're not paying attention.
But it makes time go by a lot faster. I mean, it's just... Fish North Atlantic is definitely a game that you have to have patience, and you have to have time. You have to have time. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
And then...
Well, unless you want to go halfway through, like I'm setting all my pots or all my lines. Okay, now you're going to leave it like that and then go and do a pull and sail for another video.
You could.
You kind of want to do it all at once. You want to set, pull,
well, especially
sell.
trawling though. Trawling.
You can't do that in a half hour.
Yeah, you have to put the time and dedication in. That's for damn sure, 100%. But anyway, I think that would do it for this clean out. We have 86%, so we should. Gee whiz, I've been wearing my headphones for so damn long that Hurting my ear balls, man.
Oh, it's not sweat?
Well, that too. Then my wife, she decided to wear them and then made them all short. Then I had to fix all of that.
Still fix your fat head?
Right, yeah, I had to fix my fat head.
A little bug in here. Put some petrol in my kitty cat
Petrol in the kitty cat.
before it runs out.
He means the dozer, by the way.
Yep. Made by cat. I just call it a cat. I could say it's D5, but nobody would know what it is.
Yeah,
Or D6.
we actually, at the landfill, we have a D4, a D7, and a D8.
This is a high drive because of the gear on the top of it.
Yep. The D4 isn't a high drive, but the others are high drives. So the 7 and 8 are high drives.
I remember on I think it was a 5. Nope. It was a 3. It was just like an open cab cat. And I tried blading a nice flat area in real life. And my whole operator looked at me. He's like, looks like you're trying to put in railway ties. It was just up and down, bumps everywhere, ridges. But that was hilarious.
Was it hilarious, though?
You had to be there, yeah.
Had to be there. Had to be there.
That's why I don't
Alright.
like running cat.
You know, I never ran a cat. I ran a roller. But I was never trained on the
Smooth drum?
cat yet.
Is
Yeah,
that a smooth drum?
yeah. It was actually the one I sent you. It was the back end had water tires, and then the front
Yeah.
had that vibration roller.
Yep.
And we were
I
actually
just call it a smooth drum.
find the smooth. But yeah, we were making a new brow log, so a new landing pit, whatever you want to call it. And so we were smoothing it out and ran across that. Good lord, if you ain't ready for that son of a bitch, it's fucking loud, man.
And boring too.
I had fun. I got paid good money to fucking sit there, do nothing, so it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all.
The ones I liked using were called the sheep's foot. They're the ones that have all the little knobs on it, on the front drum,
So, oh, nope, I don't want to
for
do that.
packing dirt.
So, yeah, that's almost like a compactor, you would call.
Yeah.
So that's what we have in the landfill itself is a compactor, and it has big old knobby tires so it don't get stuck, and has a D10
Blade on the front.
It has a size of a D10 blade on the front, so it's giant blade, big old piece of equipment. I mean, I drive that. Not actually ever since I started hauling leachate all the time. I haven't been doing that recently, but it's pretty fun nonetheless. At times, until your boss starts yelling at you because he has 10,000 hours on the son of a bitch, and he starts yelling at you. Oh no, you're supposed to smooth that out more. And it's like, dude, I have like 2 hours experience on the motherfucker. Leave me alone. You know. And they give you like 5 minutes to, like, okay, that's your handle, that's how you turn, that's how you go forward, backward, foot, brake, stuff, that, and then boom, yep, just push it out and run it over a ton of times. That's all.
When I was doing water and sewer,
almost all-
that's what you started out with, was on a packer.
I mean, it's
It's
just
always
like
fun.
they want you to be a professional, but they gave you absolutely no training or anything, and it's like, well, what do you want from me? I'm trying my best
The
here.
only way to get good at it is to get on there and play with it.
Pretty much. And then they
Put
yell
the
at you
hours
if
in.
it's not, if it's too fluffy or if it's not compacted enough, or so like Saturdays the dump is only open, the compactors and stuff like that, they don't gather trash on Saturdays. So they have the weekend off, and so on Saturdays we have just the public coming in with lift trailers
Household
and
garbage.
personal garbage and stuff like that, and contractors and stuff like that. So that's when my boss was like, okay, well, you're going to get on there, and you're going to fuck around with it, and, you're
Learn
gonna,
it some.
Yep, you're going to learn how to do it. I was like, okay, whatever, So that's what we
No
did.
better time.
And
No better time.
yep,
Get on it.
because it's not busy. The only real time it gets busy on Saturday is like if a live floor comes in, which is 48 foot, and then it fills up the pit pretty quick, or if you have 2 live floors come in at one time, which doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes. Depends on how busy we are. And then also if we have like the transfer truck come in, the 2 green boxes come in, 50 yards apiece.
Yeah.
So that's when it gets pretty interesting. I mean, because then you got to clear the pit, but luckily that's like 15 minutes of chaos trying to clear the pit to, make more room for them so it doesn't just pour all over the
If you
brow
knew they were
log.
coming ahead of time, then you could prep and get ready for them.
Well, like you have 10 minutes. Or no, not 10 minutes. You got like maybe about 4 minutes before they get up the hill. And so pretty much, I mean, you just keep making that machine move. Like you don't stop.
Keep pushing the pile out.
Yeah, push the pile out, and then, you get so much, and then you
They're working sections.
well, like we have a push lane, and then as soon as you push that out, then you run it over a bunch of times, get more, you run it over a bunch of times. But if it's busy, you just fucking push it out. You come back and get more, you push it out, and then once it gets dead, or like it slows down, that's when you stop,
Packer.
and then you go out, and then you run it over 4,000 times, and then,
Push it down, flatten it.
stuff like that. So,
Start working it.
and that's when you run it over forward and backward, and then you turn it and do 45-degree angle, front and back, and then you go the other 45, and you go front and back, and
Trying
so,
not to run over the same areas.
well, honestly, it's actually kind of interesting because the machine is so flipping heavy, you can see kind of where you were, in a sense. Like, you can't necessarily see it, but you can't not see it either. It's kind of like mowing the lawn. So when you mow the lawn, you see where you cut the grass, and then you come back.
You just see enough of a difference, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's just basically what you do. That's it's pretty self-explanatory. But learning how to do that on the fly with nobody else really helping you, it's kind of hard. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was a while before they let us, like, if you just learned to go down into the trench to start packing the lines or poles or any of the manholes, stuff like that, because they don't want you to move it.
Holy moly. Uh-huh.
So it was always fun doing water and sewer.
That was 530 ounces of McIntyre right there. That is a fantastic bucket.
I even seen a couple people that were hung over and they fell asleep while they're in the trench.
Oh, that's
And run
lovely.
into the bank. Yeah. Come to a dead stop.
Yeah, we, the only thing we really have to worry about is we have methane,
Monitors everywhere.
well, we have methane, pipes. So we have to, watch out for them, especially when we're packing trash around it. That's when it doesn't get fun, Guess I gotta wait for that one. I'm only gonna run one wave table today. just so I don't screw up. Because I want to see how much gold we got. Because that first bucket was 530 ounces, which is the biggest I think I've seen.
That is a pretty big bucket.
I mean, it's not like your 2,000 ounces, but, I mean, pretty big.
That's what she said.
Oh, fuck off. You know, you keep saying that, but she definitely didn't say it to you, because ain't you guys divorced now?
Yeah.
So, just
Yeah.
rub that in there a little bit. Let's see.
You
40
always gotta trade
minutes.
the old ones in, you know.
Do what?
You always gotta trade the old ones in.
Exactly. I mean, especially you. You're old, decrepit, falling apart.
Yep. Wore out. That's what hard work does to you.
My job isn't too bad. I mean, it's not too terribly rough on the body, but sitting down all day, that's not great for you either.
Nope.
So, I mean, you
Gotta stay active.
take your shots with you. Where'd this bucket come from? All the buckets have a... Okay, whatever. All the spots have a bucket. I just don't know where the hell it came from.
Must be an extra one.
Well, I have 4 over here, so must be an extra one somewhere. Oh, well, ain't worried about it. Let's see. So we're, I think, 140 ounces now. Can we make... We're definitely not going to make 200, that's for sure. But 140 is okay. I mean, especially the dirt that I don't know that it has. 149.58 ounces. Not bad for the day at the library. Not bad for a day at the library.
All adds up.
All adds up. So, grand total we have now is 774 ounces and... Or, wait, what?
Whoa.
774.376 ounces of gold. Not bad. Not bad at all. But anyway, as the story has to come to an end, I don't know why I said it like that, but it is. So, it's coming to the end. Thank you so much
You're
for
a narrator.
commenting, subscribing. We are. Like I said, if you have any competitions that you want to be a part of, don't forget to join the Discord. The link is in the description below. To the new subscribers that I mentioned in the last episode, thank you so much for being here. We are at 598 so far, so thank you much for that. Anything else, Tin Man? Is there anything else?
No?
No?
You already mentioned about your new plates, hopefully.
That's right. All right. So, Tin Man, you know the drill.
Have a great day, everyone.
Oh, also, don't forget to check him out. His YouTube channel is also in the description. But anyway, take care, and y'all, take care. So I said it twice.